Is it been a while? This one is more than a while. Let me put this lens. Maybe it will be brighter. Hi. Hello. Let's see who joins me this morning. 28th of March 2025. Let's see who joins. Who is the first person to join my live? Who is going to be the first person to join this live stream? Oh, we have 3 people here already. Oh, welcome here. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning from wherever you're watching from. Hello, Glory. Good morning. So I think maybe the last 2 videos I uploaded, somebody asked that what is happening, no more live streams. Oh, I'm so sorry. So I was explaining that the network at the farm these days hasn't been encouraging. So because of that, and most of the time when I come to the farm these days, just very short visits. So it doesn't give chance for live stream. But of course, even with the short time I spend, I could still do the live stream. So the main reason is because of the network that isn't encouraging. But then I just thought that, okay, why not get on it while my staff takes out the eggs for me. So they're taking out my eggs now, and I can just use this opportunity to get on this live stream. Good morning, Chibuke. Good morning, Charles. Good morning also. Good morning, everyone. How you doing today? It's a beautiful Friday morning from my own part of the world. Yeah, it's a beautiful Friday morning. So yeah, if you're able to join this live stream, please like this live stream. Click on the like button. You can see it at the top left. Click on the like so that more people can join. You know, when more people join, we are able to have very interesting conversation. Yeah, so we need more people to join, and just to make the conversation worthwhile for all of us. Hi, good morning, Ken. How are you doing today? Yeah, thank you for liking the live stream. Please, I want more of us to please like the live stream so more people can be notified that this live stream is ongoing, and we can have a very wonderful time here. So Chibuke is saying, please show us around your poultry. Okay, the issue with showing around the poultry is that if I leave this place now, the internet might be disrupted. So I can make a video, like a long form video about, but I have a video about my poultry farm. Yeah, I think I have a video. What's the title of that video? I think the title is about us building 6,300 capacity pen on 2 plots of land. Yeah, so that shows what my farm looks like. You can check out that video. Chibuke, yeah, you can please check out that video. So the video shows what my farm look like. But if I leave this place now, if I leave this position, trust me, the internet is going to be disrupted, and we don't want that today. The internet issue is one of the reasons I haven't been coming on live stream like I would love to, like my people, my community would want me to. So I'm sorry I can't do that right now, but you can check out that video. Like I said, the title is we built, let me confirm the title so that I am very sure. Let me confirm the title. The internet here is not very encouraging, so okay, yeah, the title is Layer Poultry Farm of 6,300 birds on just 2 plots of land. Yeah, that's the title of the video. You can please check it. It shows round my farm. Then there's also another interview. Yeah, another video where you can see what my farm looks like is on Danica Kosi's channel. She had an interview with me on my farm here, so you can check out the video and you see what the farm looks like. But I can't leave this position, like I said. So Filippo saying, good morning, when did you start this? Do you mean when I started my farm? Well, if that's the question, it's about 4 years now. Yes. So in this pen there are 3 lines. That's another one there, this one here. Then there's another pen at the other side. So we have 2 pens in this on this farm. 1 pen over there, and this is another one that's in. Yeah, so let's keep the question coming so that we can have a wonderful time. And of course, like my live stream, I don't come here to teach anything in particular. If I have to teach, I probably make a long form video. But my live stream, I like that you, my viewers, you that join the live stream, I like that you ask questions, and that's usually what's the trajectory of the live stream. Yeah. So how are we doing? Let the question come in. Let the question come in. Hello everyone. Let's kickstart the conversation. What are we talking about? How much is a fairly used battery cage? I actually have no idea about how much the fairly used cage costs. But like the ones you see on my farm now, the new one is currently going for between 160 and 170,000 naira. So if it's going to be fairly used, well, maybe 120,000. I don't know. I've never had to make inquiries about it. But I know the new one because I still spoke with the installer. Yeah, so it's usually between 100 and 600. Yeah, this is the current going price. So what is the current price for pots here? Type battery cage. Charles, I have no idea. Mine is a three tier, and that's the price I mentioned. I don't like to say things or give figures I am not certain about, so I have no idea, except I have to ask. Yeah, but I don't have the information. But these are locally made battery cages, so I don't know if my installer, the guy who installs mine, I don't know if he also installs 4 tier. I know he does 3 tier a whole lot. Yeah, Filippo, yeah, my network, you see, I didn't even leave this pen and the network is fluctuating. So that's a sad reality. Good morning, Ayotunde. How are you doing today? Trust you're well. Good morning. Yeah, my network. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I can make the inquiry. So how do I pass the information across to you then? I think what we can do is that you can probably send me an email, poultrywithmodupe@gmail.com. So that serves like a reminder for me to ask. Please send me an email, poultrywithmodupe@gmail.com, so that I wouldn't forget to ask, right? So Ade is asking, hello Modupe, you're doing fantastic. Did you have any challenge in building your client base at the beginning, and how did you navigate this? Okay, so you mean client base for my products, right? So when you start this business, and this is something I always encourage, is that you have to go to the community wherever you want to sell your eggs. Maybe you want to sell it around where you live or around where your farm is, or you just want to pick somewhere else. So what I did was, this network is something else. But I don't know if Ade is still here. That was asking about how I did my customer base. So the major thing was just that I drove around any shop I see that they are selling lots of eggs. It shows that they are probably a distributor or a big wholesaler. I stop by there, I tell them, I introduce myself, tell them where my farm is, and ask if I can be delivering eggs for them. Most of the time they'll probably tell you that, oh, you can, maybe they have their customers, and for those who are probably willing to try you, they'll ask you that, okay, the next time you are coming, you bring your eggs, or they'll ask if you have your eggs with you. You should show them, and if you show them, you tell them the price and they are fine with it. Sometimes they even buy from you that day, or they tell you to come another day and they buy from you. And if you're a consistent person, if you're a consistent farmer, they will ask you, it's not like we'll buy from you today, we will not see you tomorrow. And you exchange phone numbers, and that's how it starts. But of course, you probably might talk to about 10 people, so you have to keep talking to them in the initial stage. And if you talk to about 10 of them, maybe about 3-4 will sign up with you. They'll be buying from you. So, but I know I have a video about how new poultry farmers can sell out their products. And of course, this business is one of consistency, and the fact that it's not like they'll call you for egg today, you say you don't have, or you sold to some new people. You have to know the people that are your consistent customers. I don't mean loyal customers, though. Nobody has any loyal customers. Your customers will leave you for whatever reason. They'll reduce their order for whatever reason best known to them. But if they are consistent, that's totally fine. So you just have to hope for consistent customers, and also you be a consistent farmer yourself. So there are some people, they know that even on their streets, they probably know that, oh, they will see this lady drive a car here every Tuesday or every Thursday, because I have days I go to certain locations. So they know, you guys will agree between yourself, when are you going to be bringing my eggs? Oh, every Tuesday, oh, every Wednesday, oh, every Thursday, and you stick to it. So, but then the initial stage might not be very rosy, because these people you're trying to sell to, they have where they are buying from. Except you find people who want to be new distributors. That's fine also. Yes, you can have them as your customers. But then the people who are old distributors who have been doing the business prior to that time, it's also good to have them in your as your clients. Yeah. Filippo is asking, do you intend to expand? Well, it's a consideration. We still have some space of land by the first pen over there. We still have land somewhere at the side there, so it's a consideration, but we're not so keen on it right now. Is it that we are not so keen on it? But like I said, it's a consideration. So Akinyegun is saying, good morning, how was your night? Night was fine. How are your newly brought birds? Have they started laying? Oh yeah, they start laying, and yeah, I did a video about them, the golden flock. They laid very early. They laid at we had the first egg at 17 weeks and 5 days. But the thing is, so the first time, the first day they laid egg, the second day they laid egg, the third day they laid egg. Then they didn't lay for like, we didn't see any egg for about 3 days, and now they start laying again, and more of them are laying now. Maybe today we'll be able to pick one full crate from them. Yeah. Do they pay instantly or ask you to drop and come back later for your money? Yeah, you see this particular one is dicey. So if so let me tell you what I do. So you can probably, so there are some customers, yeah, sorry about that. So there are some customers that I know their house, I know their shop. For those kind of people, I might offer credits like, okay, I did today, get my money in 2 days time. But for people that I don't know where they are coming from, I don't know, because I have customers like that. We meet somewhere, of course I have to collect my money in full. Then new customers that has never patronized me before, I collect my money in full. Before I even offer you credit, it will take a long time. And the kind of credit will probably be that, oh, you pay a chunk of the amount and maybe you promise paying the remaining due day, or maybe the money wasn't complete in your account. Yes, people that come to my farm also, you cannot come to my farm to pick eggs and not pay me my money in full. And there are some customers that if I don't get their money first, I don't take my eggs to them. So you see that I've mentioned like 3 different scenarios here. Some, if I don't get my money like 2 days before, I will not take my egg to you. Then there are some people that buy at my farm, they have to pay my money before they take the eggs out of my farm. Then there are people that I deliver to, we probably meet somewhere. I don't know their shop, I don't know their house. Of course, I collect all my money before they take the egg away. What if I don't see them too? So for those kind of people, they cannot, because of 5,000, run away from their house. I doubt it. Yeah, so for them, I think can leave it, and they are mostly buying a whole lot more than the people coming to buy from the farm, or lots more than the people. Yeah, so they are a big buyer, so I can drop it for them and collect my money in a few days. Because then, if one doesn't offer, you cannot exactly say no to credit for people buying on credit from you, because of the kind of business. You don't want to keep the eggs in your own hand, so you most likely will offer credit. But then if you're offering it, let's be very careful and not sell to dishonest people and people who are not people of their word. Yeah, I have 1-2 customers like that are holding on to my money for some time now, and it was more like I sold to them in distress. At the beginning of the year, sales was kind of slow, and I didn't want to keep the egg for longer, so I just sold to these people, and they're still holding on to my money. It will lie in my chef for last, but we're still looking at how that goes. I know I'll get my money from them. How long it will take, we'll get there eventually. But so this is one of the disadvantages of credits, because if I'd given them the egg and I collected my money that day, and funny thing is that they've all sold these eggs, but one problem happened to, like they said, one problem shall happen to them and my money is not coming out. So that's the disadvantage. Yeah. So okay, thanks for your answer. How do you manage your waste and how often do you clean them? We have someone come here every 2 other days. He comes on Tuesday, Thursdays and Saturdays. He goes inside the pit, takes out the waste and dumps it at our free space of land. Then of course at the end of the year we get to sell the waste. So the whole management of the waste is just that somebody comes here. Today is what, Friday, so he was here yesterday and he's going to be here tomorrow to take out the waste out of the pen. Yeah, so that's the management. We don't do anything to it, we don't treat it, we just leave it in the open space. Abadom, good morning, how are you doing today? Oh, okay. Ade is saying that Airtel 5G portable modem is great. You should consider getting one. I use it in any remote area. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll consider getting it then because, yeah, I get your modem. Yeah, because this network is such a. So, do you have an idea of how much it costs? Anything that has to do with money like this, I don't know. I don't have plenty of money. So do you have an idea of how much it costs so I can know what I am trying to get into? Any idea of how much the modem costs? How many workers do I have? At the moment, we have 7. 5 of them are farm attendants. So what we do is that each of the lines have one staff managing them. So this is one line here, from here to the end there. That's one. So one staff is managing here. We have another staff managing this one. Then we have another staff managing the last one there. And in the other pen over there are 2 rows. So we have 2 staff in that pen. So that means I have five farm attendants. And we have the sanitary person who is more like an ad hoc staff. Then we also have the security person. Yeah. So the security person is managing the farm. But of course, it doesn't come into the pen. His own job is outside and to ensure that the whole place is safe and secured. Yeah. Okay, so the modem costs 50K for the router and I pay 30K monthly. Speed is fantastic. 30K. Yeah, that's not a bad option. If I'm spending about 25K on internet, on MTN, because I use MTN, I do this 150 gig per month. So with the router, maybe I can consider it. So the only difference is now that I have to get the 50K for the router. Okay. 30K monthly. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not the investment now. I want to buy a router of 50K. Buy. Let's see how that goes. Oh, thank you very much for that, Ade Conley. Yeah, thank you. I'll probably look at my purse and see if it's something I want to consider. Hi everyone, do we have more questions? More questions. And how much do you recommend paying security and farm assistance in a place like Ekpe, Omu Access? Okay, so you see the question of how much to pay. I don't like to give a figure, but this is my consultation and they're asking me, okay, Modupe, so how much should I pay my staff? So one thing I tell them is that there'll definitely be farm around your area. There'll be poultry farms around. Visit those farms, probably meet with the owner, ask for that you should ask from the farm in your locality, so that you're not paying something entirely different from what they offer in your locality. Because if you're paying so much more, of course, it doesn't mean they'll give you so much more service. I mean, the workers. It just opens you to unnecessary. So it is always on naira above. Then of course judge with that. You can then, if you feel that the salary they are paying in that locality is poor, my suggestion will always be that you probably had maybe 10,000 naira more or 15,000. I don't know if poultry farm attendants that they pay them 77,000 naira now. So I don't know. if we should pay minimum wage if you're a farmer on this life, but then we should consider that this job role is an unskilled labor. Unskilled, you don't need any form of literacy, any form of like serious education to be able to do it. So it's why I really do not give a figure. Yeah. Hey Otto, how you doing, sister? Trust you're good today. How are you doing? How is your farm? How are your birds? So Henry is saying good morning, Modupe. Everything seemed normal. Everything seemed all right out of the 3 birds in the cell. 2 died mysteriously. Okay, so did you check the water did you check the water? Because I'm losing 2 birds in 1 cell. It's not very common. It means something is wrong. Did you check the water there? Water is actually very important. Yes, please let me know. Then Ade is saying, I am so inspired by you. I think I am going to take the plunge. I emailed you with the intention of visiting your farm, but no reply. Please, when did you email me? Could you please send another mail or just write reminder on that mail? But as much as possible, in recent time, I don't take visitors on the farm, except it is a paid training. Yeah, I'm trying to limit the people that come to my farm. But that's not an excuse not to have replied to your email. So please send me like a reminder on that same email. I'm sorry about that. So Filippo is asking, when you were in France, did you visit neighboring countries? No, I didn't visit neighboring country. I was in France for a program for an animal nutrition exhibition. So I was there for just about a week, maybe less than a week, and I came back home. There was no time to explore. No. So I just faced where I went to and came back home. I probably got to France on Monday and left there on Friday. Yeah, it was just a very short trip. Yeah, it was a short trip. So Henry, please let me know, did you check the water immediately? It could be that maybe they were thirsty, starved of water. It could be so many things, but then we're not able to pinpoint that, okay, this is what happened. And if it happened in just that cell, was it a case of bullying? Did you check their body? Was there pecking? Because trust me, one bird can deal with the other birds in the same cell. One bully bird. So these are things we can check for to know what happened in that cell. Hello everyone. So yeah, we're answering questions. What's the time now? It's past 9 now. So I probably would let's see if we're able to do this till 9:30. It is 9:11 now, so 9:30 is in about 19 minutes. Ṣé kí n fún yín kí mọ́tò mi kẹ́ bá lè gbé ẹyin yẹn jáde? Okay. Ẹ jẹ́ fún yín kí mọ́tò so kẹ́ gbé ẹyin tó wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn jáde kẹ́ wò ó. Ṣé mo bá yín máa ṣí mọ́tò mi? Ẹ máa wọlé kò lè gbádùn bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé mo bá yín máa ṣí mọ́tò mi? Kí lẹ sọ? So no, ẹ má worry. Ẹ ṣe. Ẹ máa ta ilé lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. ele tó ṣe unlock sí ẹ rí pé tẹ́ bá máa tì lẹ́ máa tẹ ele so ele lẹ́ máa ẹ máa kọ́ tẹ ele ẹ máa tẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mejì píún so tẹ́ bá ti wá tẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn boot lélẹ̀ so boot tí mọ́tò ẹ̀ bá ti gbọ́n kó ṣe ó máa ṣe píún like ó máa unlock ẹ wá tẹ ele ẹ tẹ̀ báyìí tó máa fi ṣí so yí unlock yẹn lẹ máa kọ́kọ́ tẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mejì ẹ tẹ̀ bá ti súnmọ́ mọ́tò yẹn ẹ tẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mejì píún so tí ẹ ti gbọ́ ní pé ó click bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ wá tẹ̀ ti boot yẹn ẹ tẹ̀ tó máa fi ṣí so ẹ gbé ẹyin ẹ gbé 19 ní gbogbo ẹyin yẹn ẹ gbé síta kẹyọ wọn síra wọn so èyí tó bá tó bóyá gbogbo 19 yẹn kẹṣà yọ wọn ẹ yọ èyí tó kéré kúrò ńbẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ wá mọ iye tẹ́ máa rí as títóbi ńbẹ̀. Oh, sorry everyone, I was talking to my people here. Do you have people living on the farm or do they come and go? No, my attendants don't live on the farm. There are women around the community. They have husbands and children. Let their husband not come for me. But of course, there's no space for, there's no intention that we wanted to keep our staff on the farm. Since we're going to employ people within the community, they should go to their house and come back every day. Yeah. So is the price of feed going up or coming down? Do you encounter any issue getting supplies? At the moment, as at now, the price of feed went down. I think they reduced it maybe twice in the last 1 month. Yeah. Because I think at some point our feed was costing about 19,075 naira. Then it came down to 18,700. It came down to 18,300. Yeah, that's the feed I use. Yeah. So it came down for a bit, maybe because, I don't know, maybe there was intervention from the government or maybe the price of maize dropped. I think the price of maize dropped. But then I don't trust that reduction. I have a feeling that they're going to do some crazy increments in the next few months. So, of course, every farmer is trying to be careful. We cannot say because they reduced the price of the feed by a few hundreds in the last 1 month, now reduce the price of egg. It doesn't work like that because I think there's even been like 3 increments in the price of feed and we were not able to effect the increase on the price of egg. So we're just chilling and looking at things as it unfolds. Yeah. So how many crates do you currently produce daily? Yeah, at the moment we produce 122 crates. But we have to consider that this row that I am facing, they have not started laying. This is the golden flock. They're probably laying about a few pieces of eggs every day. They're my youngest collection. So all the other birds on the farm, they are contributing money to feed this one. We're not going to have so much profit this month even because we are just feeding them. So we're doing 122 now crates. By the time this one start producing and they start producing optimally, we should be doing 122 plus, we should be doing about 155, 160 crates. My target will be 160 crates. I hope I'm not dreaming. I'm not over dreaming. Yeah, if we're doing 122 now, and when this one start producing at optima, I'm expecting like 38 crates from them or 37 crates. So that's about 160, right? Yeah, 160 or 158 crates per day. That'll be my target. So yeah, that's that. Then of course, okay, there was another question Samson asked. Do you encounter any issue getting supplies? For me, I don't encounter any issue. The only challenge I have with supplies will be the issue of logistics. I mean, the person who is going to bring the feed. So, as you know, I buy my feed directly from the company. So I have a sales rep from the company. He works at the company. He's a sales rep. So I just reach out to him. Hello, sir. We'll be paying for feed tomorrow. And as soon as we make payments, I think it goes through finance and all that. So once finance approves, confirms the payments, they probably send out the order then I now have to be at the mercy of the driver, the truck driver that is going to bring the feed. I probably, most time, the funny thing is that most time, before I even pay for feed, I'd have called the driver. Hello, brother. Hey, Joe, mo fẹ́ ra feed. I want to buy feed. When will you be available? I can call him on Monday. He will tell me that, he doesn't think he has time. He doesn't think he has time until Friday. I'll not be begging, please, bros, can you come on Wednesday? We say, okay, we'll consider it. I can go ahead to make payments. So before, one thing I always do, because of the kind of person the driver that brings my feed is, so I always ensure that I have feed of 1 week or even 10 days on the farm before. As soon as my feed is remaining 200 bags, I place order for another one. I know that he will bring the feed by the time it is remaining 3 days feed for my birds. Yeah. But there was one day, like when this golden flock arrived, the birds arrived like 2 hours before the feed person came. I think I think I did a live stream. Yeah. So sometimes it happens like that. But of course I had feed for the other birds, but I am always at his mercy. And there's no other driver that can that has the vehicle of that capacity that can come to my farm. So I'm always at his mercy. So Mr. Martins, good morning. Yes, I am keeping well. I hope you are too. keep the dream living. Our Niel, we are trying. Hope my chairman is also keeping well. Yeah, he is also fine. Thank you very much, sir. And trust madam is fine also, and the whole family. Yeah, it's good to see you online again. Yeah, it's good to see you online. So look at what Ade is saying. 120 crates. Wow, that's a lot. That should give you around this one you are calculating profits for me. I don't know. I'm not able to answer that. I don't know, but I don't think you're exactly right. Yeah, no. 200k. I'm going to plead the fifth. Yeah, I'm going to plead the fifth. So one thing is I try to avoid money conversation on this channel. Let someone not going to think I have money like that. No. So yeah, I try to avoid it. Yeah. But I don't think you're not so right. You're not exactly wrong, but it doesn't work like that. There are so many other things, other expenses that probably might creep in into that 200k profit daily. So Filippo is asking, how much is an acre of land in your neighborhood? Any idea? 1 acre, that's 6 plots, right? I know around there now they probably start selling 1 plot for maybe 1 acre will probably go for 4 million naira around here now. I can't say, because everything that has to do with land and building, I don't know about it. Yeah, I'm not involved in that aspect, so I can't exactly say. But I think I hear that their 1 plot is probably approaching 1 million or even about 1 million naira now. So maybe for 1 acre they probably might do 4 million. I can't say. Yeah, so Honorable Julius is saying, oh, let's go. Filippo is saying, don't, please. Nigeria is not safe. Well, it's not about, well, I don't know. I don't think for me it's about safety, but it's just one side I don't like to get into. Maybe if I know for people that I do consultation with, like one-on-one consultation, I'm probably able to give them expenses, projection, revenue, income and all that, so as to guide them individually. And of course we're probably going to consider the capacity they are hoping to run. Yeah, so I can do that there. But in this open one like this, rara, oh, no. Yeah, Yeah, so it's a whole lot of stuff is involved. You can't just pick on that profit like that. Yeah. So yeah, Samson is correct. It's difficult to talk about profits without considering staff, cost, land, and building. Yeah, you're totally right. Good morning, Modupe. How do I sign up for paid training at your farm? Okay, please send me an email, poultrywithmodupe@gmail.com, and I'll send you the rates. Yeah, I'll just send you my rate card. So Mohammed, please do send me an email, poultrywithmodupe@gmail.com. I hope to read from you. Bolaji Okonlawon, hello. Can you do a setup for me, and how much will it cost? Do you mean to build your farm for you? Okay, so building a farm. Okay, so let me tell you some of the services I don't offer. I don't buy land. I don't advise on land concerns. I also do not build farms. So what I do is that while you're building, I can visit, I can do farm inspection, I can do site inspection, farm visitation. Those are paid services. So you have the land, right? Have they started anything on it? I can visit and maybe we'll check that. Okay, you set your pen like this, you set this here, you set that there. But I'm not involved with building. I don't want trouble on my head. And another thing is, I am not. So where is the location of the land? Also, that's another thing. I don't think I want to go. That's one of the reasons I avoid services like setup. I'm not able to visit more than certain kilometer radius from where I live. Yeah, but of course, yeah, I can advise you on where to get equipment. So I have the ultimate trusted poultry vendor list. You can check it out, and most of the equipment you need, the people are able to deliver it to your location, so you can reach out to them. Of course, I don't know any vendor in Ekpe, but where I have vendors, they're able to send it across to you wherever you are. Hey, young John, how you doing? Yeah, so the ultimate poultry vendor list is not it's a paid vendor list, and it's, if you click on my about, you see the link to purchase it. So it's something that has to be purchased, or you can send me an email and I can send it to you. Yeah, so where am I? My farm is in Shagam local government of Ogun State. That's where my farm is. Your birds look happy, healthy, and satisfied. You're doing a great job. They love hearing your voice. Hey, they should please love hearing my voice. So they should just please. Yeah, thank you very much. How are the golden flock? Young John, they are fine. Oh, it is them I am facing now. See them, they are the ones in this video from the beginning to the end. Can you send your WhatsApp? That's another thing. No, I don't give out my phone number. Oh, that's another thing also. As much as possible, as much as I am in a public, the internet is a public space, I am also very careful with how much of myself I want outside. Yeah, so you can only reach me via email. Please send me an email. It's not a pride something, no. It's just it's just safety. So I don't give out my phone number. So you can reach me via email, please. Bolaji, send me an email, poultrywithmodupe@gmail.com, please. So how many birds do you have, and what's the land size? The land size is 4 plots, but we only built on 2 plots of land, and what we built on 2 plots of land can take 6,300 birds, But what we currently have here is about maybe 5,800. Yeah, 5,800 birds. But I have a video about that. We built our poultry farm of 6,300 birds on 2 plots of land. You can check out my video about that. It gives a broader perspective on this topic. Okay, so Young John is saying my egg size dropped when you said I should stop the multivitamin every day. But you cannot give them multivitamins every day. It's not safe for the health of the birds. I don't think so. All these birds safe, they are just used to one certain thing. Imagine having multivitamin and their eggs are big. So when there's no multivitamin, their eggs are small. They should please mind themselves. So this world is not like that. But you can't give them multivitamin every day. You have to. I don't even know their production percentage. They are not okay. They turned 19 weeks maybe yesterday. So when we saw the first egg at 17 weeks and 5 days, they laid like one egg or two egg every day. Then for like 3 days, they did not lay anything. So they just started laying again. Maybe yesterday they did 20-something pieces. So today I expect that they will probably do 1 crate. So their production percentage is not something I'm calculating right now. So how many can fit on 1 plot? Trust me, I think you can do about 1,200 birds on 1 plot, but then you'd have to build the farmhouse with the pen. Yeah, you have to build the farmhouse with the pen. Then you have to consider where you're going to dump your waste. But you can do 1,000 birds on 1 plot. So Young John, please, can you hear me now? I think the internet was messy for a bit. But can you hear me now? Oh, okay. So like I said, the golden flock, when they started laying, they were laying 1, 2, and after some days they stopped laying for about 3-4 days, and they just started laying again, maybe in the last 4 days consistently. Alpha 12 ṣe kékeré 5 9 àbí okay. Ṣé ti kó gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó wà ní mọ́tò ẹ̀ jáde? Mo máa má worry, màá wá ṣe. Mo máa parí nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe ń sìn. So I need to go now. What's the fencing of your pen house? Fencing. Do you see the fence outside? That's like outside. So do you see how the fence is? I have been selling the eggs of 4K since it became small. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. Of course, nobody will be happy. So are you able to pick out big ones amongst them? Maybe you can try give them multivitamin for another 5 days. Let's see how it goes. But then giving them multivitamin every day is not the best. See, they are so used to it, and I'm so sorry about that. So maybe you can try give them multivitamin for another 5 days. Let's see how that goes. Is how much for 1 plot? Like I said, I really can't say. I don't know. Location will determine the price of these things. Yeah. Okay, so Balaji, I don't have any issue, but I need to go now. I said that we're going to end this live stream at 9:30. I have some other commitments to do today, but yeah, I had to do this live stream because it's been such a long time we came on live here. Oh, Young John, just little big news. So sorry about that. Yeah, maybe you consider giving them vitamins for another 5 days, but then it's not something that we should do every day. No. Are you gonna be here same time next Saturday? So Filippo, what you can do is you can subscribe on my channel and turn on the notification so that you're notified once a video from me drops, right? Oh, Sammy is saying I'm subscribing. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome to the family. Welcome to Poultry with Modupe. And everything I do here is just talk about layer poultry farming. That's what my channel is about, layer poultry farming. Yeah. So please, how much is point of lay now? It is between 5.3 and 5.8. Although I know some people are probably selling for about 6,000 naira or thereabouts. I don't know, but where I buy from, the farm I buy from, because I also buy points of lay, it is between 5.3 and 5.8. I don't think it has not even gotten to that 5.8. Yeah. So do have a lovely day and a good weekend. My greetings. Thank you very much, Mr. Martins. My greetings to yours too. Where do you buy from? I buy from a farm in Ijebu. So if you want to have that contact, please reach out to me and I'll share the contact. Ekushe, great mentor. And Logami, Mr. Martins. Thank you very much and have a great weekend. Yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you for joining, and till another time when I'm able to come on live. Yeah. Yeah. Bye bye.